Let's start QuickPayroll by double-clicking the icon that was placed on your desktop by the installer. You will see the program logo and then thereafter a login screen. We enter our username and password. We are placed in the main window. We have already entered a few employees in the payroll. You see them here in this list. Let us familiarize ourselves with the program's main toolbar functions that we will be using throughout the rest of this video. There are 6 toolbar buttons at the top of the screen. New, for starting the new payroll month. Open, for loading previous months for viewing. Emp, for adding a new employee, our first task for today. Trans, for adding transactions to employees. Calc, for calculating the payroll. And, finally, Reports. Let's get on with our first task, adding a new employee to the payroll. We will then post transactions, calculate the payroll, and view reports. To add our new employee, we click Emp on the toolbar. The new employee wizard appears. The next available payroll number has been suggested for this new employee. You can change this, but you cannot assign them a number already in use by another employee. We press Tab to accept the suggested payroll number. We type in the first name. And press Tab. We type in the surname. And press Tab twice to skip over other names. We type in a basic pay figure for this employee. We click Next, and then Finish. The new employee is seen as a line item on a screen. The details we have just typed in, payroll number, first name, surname, and basic pay, are the only required items to add a new employee. You can update the employee record later, and add new information such as their ID numbers. We are now ready to see how to run our first payroll calculation. From the toolbar, we click Calc. The payroll calculation wizard appears. We click Next to initiate the calculation process. QuickPayroll goes through all employees in the payroll and computes their net pay. We click Finish to close to complete the payroll calculation. Notice that the statutory items of PAYE, NHIF, and NSSF have all been computed. These formulas are built into QuickPayroll and work on all employees automatically. QuickPayroll has also updated reports that we could view now if we wanted to. However, so that we can see how transactions work, we shall post a few first. We will then recalculate the payroll, and then view reports. To post a transaction in QuickPayroll, you always select the employee first, then add the transaction to them. In our case, the employee we want is already selected, so we click Trans on the toolbar. The new transaction wizard appears. This wizard allows you to select the type of transaction you want to add. It has selected type as payment by default. It's actually what we want, so we click Next to advance the wizard. We type in sales commission as a description and press Tab. In the amount field we type in 15,000. We'll leave the other options with their defaults. We click Next and Finish. The transaction has been posted. To view it, we click Show Employee Details at the bottom of the screen. The Employee Details panel appears. This is where you could edit any of the employee personal details you had entered earlier. For now, we want to see our transactions. To do this, we switch to the Payments and Deductions tab. We see our sales commission transaction here. Notice that the amount is 0 and the line item for the employee is unchanged. This is because we must ask QuickPayroll to recalculate the payroll to have any new items included. However, you don't have to calculate the payroll every time you post a transaction. Do it only when you want to see updated results. For now, let us post a few more transactions for the same employee. We shall then run the calculation wizard to see the effect on payroll. We click Trans on the toolbar again. The new transaction wizard reappears. This time, we select Deduction as type and click Next to advance the wizard. We type in Salary Advance as description and press Tab. We type in 5,000 as amount and click Next. Finally, we click Finish to post this transaction. For the next transaction, we click the Add button that is visible next to the list of transactions. This is another way of bringing up the transaction wizard. This time we select savings and advance the wizard. Description is co-op shares. Amount is 3,500. Balance 50,000. We click next and finish. For the final transaction for this employee, we click add again to bring up the transaction wizard one more time. We select loan as type. We then click next. We type co-op loan as description. We press tab. Amount as 100,000. Installments as 24. We click next and finish to complete the posting. Remember, so far the line item for the employee is still unchanged. We need to calculate to see the update. On the toolbar we click Calc. The payroll calculation wizard appears. We click next to advance. QuickPayroll updates the payroll calculations to include the transactions we just posted. When prompted by the wizard, we click Finish. The line item for the employee is updated. Notice the changes in other earnings and other deductions. The gross pay and the net pay have also changed. Actually, the entire payroll is done. Let's view this employee's payslip. From the Employee Details panel, we click View Payslip. QuickPayroll brings up the payslip for the employee. Each payslip can have up to 7 payments and 15 deductions. On this payslip, we can see how the other payments and deductions we posted have been included. We are now in the Report Preview window. We click Close to go back to the list of employees. Let's take a look at some of the other reports available in QuickPayroll. To view reports, we click Report on the toolbar. The Reports wizard appears. There are many types of reports available in QuickPayroll. Let's look at a few. Starting with the summaries available. We highlight the Payroll Summaries group icon in the report and click Next. We are presented with a list of available reports. We select the Tabular Summary report. This is perhaps the most frequently used, other than payslips of course. We click Next and Finish to preview the report on the screen. We adjust the magnification to 100%. This report summarizes the entire payroll. The grand totals are listed at the bottom of the report. Other earnings puts together all other payments that an employee might have in addition to basic pay. For example, our sales commission is here. Other deductions includes any deductions that are in addition to the statutory items. Our salary advance, shares and loans are here. From this report preview window, you can export any report to PDF format so that you can, for example, share with someone via email. To close this report, click Close on the Report Windows toolbar. We return to the list of employees. To view another report, we click Report on the toolbar. Once more the report wizard appears. This time, let's select the Transactions Analysis and view it. This report contains a listing of all the transactions that QuickPayroll processed. It is a list of all those transactions grouped by type with subtotals. This report includes the basic pay, all payments, all deductions, as well as the key statutory and tax items. They are all listed with an entry for each employee they apply to. You can view the entire listing in this way or select a specific transaction type by itself. It is essentially the tabular summary we saw a minute ago. This time expanded to its constituent parts. Let's click Close to go back to the main window. How about we take a look at how the payslips look like? To do that, we start the Reports wizard and this time select Payslips. There are various options available for payslips. For now we shall select the default and run the report. QuickPayroll has 10 payslip layout styles. The most popular is this one. The simple 3 payslips per page format. This displays 3 employee payslips on one A4 page in landscape format. Other formats include 2 per page, or even 1 per page. You can also email individual payslips to employees in PDF format directly from QuickPayroll. Let's click Close to go back to the list of employees. We are getting close to the end of this video. Let's summarize what we saw. We have seen how to add an employee, post transactions, calculate the payroll and view a few out of the over 20 reports available in QuickPayroll. We hope you found this a useful overview of what QuickPayroll can do. Watch out for other videos in this series that demonstrate other features of QuickPayroll and go into more details of each. Thank you for watching.